stars have scored a significant victory in their fight against the PGA Tour. LIV golf players will be able to compete in all 4 major tournaments this season after the PGA of America approved the 2023 eligibility requirements on Wednesday. Before defecting to the Saudi-backed golf tour, LIV stars Phil Mickelson, Brooks Koepka, and Martin Kaymer won the PGA Championship. Let us know your comments below and make sure to watch till the end of the video to find out if your guess was correct. Despite previous indications that LIV defectors will be barred from participating in 2023, the PGA of America said they could tee it up from May 18th to the 21st at Oak Hill Country Club in Rochester, New York. Unfortunately, the current division in the professional game is not good for the sport or its future. We're hopeful that a resolution will be reached soon, said PGA of America CEO Seth Waugh. The PGA of America's decision came just one day after the Royal and Ancient Golf Club of St. Andrews announced that LIV players will be allowed to compete in the 151st Open Championship, which will be held at Royal Liverpool from July 20th to the 23rd. The PGA of America announced its eligibility requirements for the 2023 PGA Championship on Wednesday, and despite previous indications that LIV defectors might be barred from competing, members of the Saudi-backed circuit will be able to compete for the Wanamaker Trophy this year at Oak Hill in Rochester, New York. Our decisions are always based on what is best for the PGA of America and conducting the best championship possible, PGA of America CEO Seth Waugh stated in a press conference. Unfortunately, the current division in the professional game is not good for the sport or its future. We're hoping for a quick resolution. Meanwhile, our focus will remain on our mission to grow the game and improve the lives of our members who work tirelessly to impact millions of lives every day. The PGA Championship's bylaws required players to be PGA of America members in order to compete, which they obtained through their PGA Tour membership. Waugh said 2 years ago on Kiawah Island that those who were banned or suspended by the tour would likely lose their PGA of America membership, keeping them out of the PGA Championship and Ryder Cup. Waugh said last May at Southern Hills that his Kiawah comments still stand. Our bylaws do state that you must be a recognized member of a recognized tour to be a PGA member somewhere and thus eligible to play, he said at the 2022 PGA Championship. Of course, if something else became one of those, we'd have to reconsider. However, the PGA of America made it clear in its Wednesday announcement of its exempt categories that any player who qualifies through its exemptions will be eligible to compete in the PGA Championship. There are mixed feelings among current players over LIV's ranking status and their places in the major fields, but golf legend Gary Player has warned the Rebels that you can't have your cake and eat it too. Which LIV golf players can play in the majors? Cameron Smith. With his victory in the 150th Open at St. Andrews, the Australian now has an exemption to all majors until 2027 and to the Open itself until he turns 60 in August 2053. Phil Mickelson. The 6-time major champion won the PGA Championship last year, making him the oldest major champion in history and earning him an exemption until 2026. Lefty has lifetime exemptions to the Masters and PGA Championship, as well as a 2016 exemption to the Open until he turns 60 in June 2030. Dustin Johnson. DJ's Masters victory in 2020 means he can compete in all majors until 2025 and return to Augusta National for the rest of his life. Because of his 2016 U.S. Open victory, he will be able to compete in America's National Open without having to qualify until 2026. Bryson DeChambeau. The big-hitting American's sole major came at the 2020 U.S. Open, which means he is exempt from all majors until 2025 and until 2030 in that tournament. Brooks Koepka. From 2017 to 2019, the former world number 1 was the main man in the majors, winning back-to-back U.S. Opens and PGA Championships. Koepka's victory at the 2019 PGA Championship qualifies him for all majors until 2024, as well as for life in that tournament. His victory at the 2018 U.S. Open ensures him a spot. Patrick Reed. Reed defeated Rory McIlroy in the final round of the Masters in 2018, earning him exemptions to all 4 majors in 2019 and for life at Augusta National. Sergio Garcia. The Spaniard won the 2017 Masters in a playoff over good friend and Ryder Cup teammate Justin Rose, earning him life membership at Augusta. His selection to Europe's 2021 team at Whistling Straits means he'll also compete in the PGA Championship if he remains in the world's top 100. Henrik Stenson. The Swede's sole major victory came at the 2016 Open in Royal Troon, where he defeated Phil Mickelson in one of the greatest final rounds in major history. Stenson's chance to captain Europe's Ryder Cup team has passed him by, but his Troon victory gives him a second chance to win a second Claret Jug until he turns 60 in April 2036. Bubba Watson. For most, winning one green jacket is a pipe dream, but the American left-hander did it twice in 3 years, in 2012 and 2014, ensuring him a lifetime of invitations to the Masters. Martin Kaymer. In 2023, the German will compete in 2 majors. His 2014 U.S. Open victory ensures him 2 more years of exemption, while his 2010 PGA Championship victory ensures he can return indefinitely. Charles Schwartzel. The South African who won LIV's inaugural event in London in June 2022 produced an outstanding final round to seal an unexpected and come-from-behind victory at Augusta in 2011, earning a lifetime invitation to the Masters. Abraham Ancer. The Mexican qualified for the next event at Oak Hill by finishing 9th at the 2022 PGA Championship. Louis Oosthuizen. The South African won the 2010 Open at St. Andrews and has an exemption to the year's final major until 2042. Since his victory, he's finished second in the 2012 Masters, losing in a playoff to Bubba Watson, second in the U.S. Open in 2015 and 2021, and second in the PGA Championship in 2017 and 2021. He also lost a playoff to Zach Johnson in St. Andrews in 2015 for a second Claret Jug and has missed only 2 majors. He failed to qualify for the 2018 PGA and withdrew ahead of the 2022 Masters due to a back injury since 2014. Joaquin Niemann. As of now, the Chilean star will compete in the Masters, U.S. Open, and the Open after qualifying for PGA Tour's season-ending Tour Championship. To conclude, the organizations in charge of the 4 men's majors appear to have maintained the integrity of their qualifying processes and secured, for the most part, the best fields possible. LIV players can continue to compete in majors or try to qualify for the U.S. Open and Open Championship if they are not eligible, but unless the world ranking criteria are changed, qualifying will become increasingly difficult. What are your thoughts on this? Let us know in the comments section. If you enjoyed today's video and found it interesting, then make sure to leave us a thumbs up and do not forget to subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon to be up to date with the latest content as soon as it's uploaded. Thanks for watching. See you again soon in another video.